Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you're a new subscriber or a long time subscriber, then hey bitch. And if you're not a new subscriber or a long time subscriber, then you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some things. We're gonna get into some Real Housewives of Potomac things. Okay, so you know on last week's episode they picked up at they gave us the last 2 minutes of the fight. Well, this episode they gave us the last 2 minutes and then some. Okay, they gave us everything. Okay, the camera was not looking down at the ground while these ladies were fighting. They said, no, y'all like to see it, here it goes. Okay, so they showed us everything where the fight first started with Monique trying to, you know, flicking at Candiace's hair, flicking her hair or whatever. Once Robyn started to notice that this is about to escalate, she begins to like try to push the, you know, Monique back, separate the ladies. Well, Monique took that as her chance to like reach, and I guess Candiace did, not really sure, but I know for a fact Monique did. And both of the ladies, I guess they were reaching for each other or whatever, and initially Monique really couldn't get that grasp on Candiace like she wanted to, but once she locked in on her, she got a good grip and she held on to it for dear life. The ladies started to beg her to let Candiace go. Okay, let her go, let her go. Monique was like, no ma'am, I'm not letting her go until y'all let me go. Let me go and I let her go. Let me go and I'm gonna let her go. Okay then, alright then, alright. So they finally got Candiace away from Monique. Candiace came up looking like the lion from Wizard of Oz, okay? Because her hair was all over the place, alright? That wig did not come off. Maybe it was sew-in, but honey, it was all over the place. It was disheveled, alright? So they decided to go ahead and escort Monique out. When they escorted Monique out, here go Ashley walking in. What happened? What happened? I'm like, you the main shit starter, girl. You the shit starter. You the shit starter. Okay, you hyped up this because you asked this question, didn't stay around for the answer, went to the bathroom, came back, and said, oh my God, what happened? Okay, but anyway, so Monique is outside with one of the producers, right? And she says that Candiace had been baiting her. She says, you keep asking me, you want me to drag you, She been asking for this since last year. Well, in my opinion, if she did bait you, you a fool because you damn sure took the bait and now you up here looking stupid and could potentially be suspended or lose your spot on the show. So, you fell for it if that was the case. Number two, she been asking for it since last year. Last year when y'all got into it, I don't even think Candiace was talking to you. She was talking to somebody else. You hopped into the conversation. Candiace didn't like what you had to say. So y'all had an exchange of words. You, Monique, turned around and said, girl, I'll drag you, pregnant and all. And that's when Candiace said, oh, you gonna drag me, Monique? Drag me, Monique. Okay? Because you the one who insinuated what you'll do physically to someone else, even when with you having a child in your stomach. But okay then, girl. Put it on Candiace. Like you've been doing this entire time, pushing on Candiace, but you need to place your anger where it is that it needs to go. Where it needs to be at. It needs to be with your husband. It needs to be with Sharice. It needs to be with Gizelle if you felt that's where it needs to go. Okay? And it needs to be with your ex-best friend, whoever that is. Alright? You need to place your anger where it is that it needs to go. Okay! So that's my opinion. Inside, we can see that Robyn says that Monique has a problem. Karen says immediately, don't throw her under the bus. Let's not throw her under the bus. I'm about to go and check on my friend. If she got a problem, she got a problem, Karen. Okay? I'm going to go check on my friend. Well, go check on your other friend who you feel as though you're a big sister to, which is Candiace. Okay, while you running up behind Monique. I guess their relationship has gotten closer since she moved up the street. But even when the season started, we saw you hanging with little Miss Thing Candiace. Okay? You've always been considering yourself her big sister. But we saw you there for Monique more than you was there for Candiace. So, I mean, okay, so it makes sense why you would say, oh, they're both at fault. Yeah, because you don't want either one of them to look at you funny when you tell the truth on who you really think was at fault. But, okay, girl, all right? So, I was here for Robyn when Robyn like she got a problem. She do. Okay, she got a problem because she put her hands on the wrong person. She need to go find who she really angry is. She need to go fight them on people. Okay? So Monique can be seen talking to the producer, of course. She's trying to get back inside. The producer is blocking her way. Karen is trying to get out there to the stairwell so she can talk to Monique. Monique's like, I'm right here, but he won't let me in, you know. Another thing that was the highlight, I believe Monique's lip was bleeding. She said that a glass was thrown in her face or whatever. Girl, all kind of hands was going every which way. A glass could have hit you in the mouth, girl, or it could have been one of them hands that hit you in the mouth, okay, from trying to get you from stopping, you know what I'm saying, from pulling this girl hair. Ain't no telling, but you were bleeding, so that's what that was. Candiace decides that she wants to call Monique a ghetto hood bitch. It's because they got it, they got to fight or whatever. A lot of people are saying, no, let's not call people ghetto and hood and all this other stuff because they want to fight. I mean, I understand that because we all want to fight at times, right? But in this particular vicinity, none of these ladies have actually thrown hands, all right? We all have gotten in each other's face. We threatened each other one way or another as it pertains to this show, but nobody has physically took it there to throw blows, okay? So if that's how Candiace felt, I ain't even tripping off of it, okay? Monique said in her confessional, and she be quick to call Gizelle all kind of hood rats or whatever she say in her confessional. So now that Candiace has actually physically been attacked, if that's how she feels she acting, oops. So Monique is feeling the way that she cannot get back in there. So she said, fine, you want to do that? I'm going to go around the back, which she does. And she's insisting on beating Candiace's ass. This is why I feel like you look a fool, Monique. And if she did baited you, oops, okay, that's your fault. You took the bait, but I feel like it's all stupid because you got all this animosity and this anger for this woman, and we still don't even know the purpose. We still don't even know the reason. I don't want to hear nobody talk about, oh, because it's more to the story. It's bigger than that. She was a part of a plot to take Monique down. Well, we never heard Candiace talk about no plot on this show. Okay? If anybody talked about a plot, from my understanding, was Gizelle. And when they asked Monique about it, Monique didn't even want to offer any further conversations about it. And when she had the opportunity to front the ladies that was assisting and spreading the rumors, she never attacked that person. Only thing that Candiace did was invite somebody to a party, bro. But you ain't never seen Candiace participate in these rumors unless that's forthcoming. We have not seen Candiace participate in these rumors or spread these rumors or share this information or do anything. Okay, all she was guilty of was inviting an enemy, a woman that you don't like, actually a woman that brought you to this show, okay, to her anniversary party, which is hers, and then you got a whole issue with it. But then when Ashley invites her and you feel as though it's okay because Ashley mentioned it to you, you had your time to front this lady and talk to her about whatever issues you had, but instead you didn't do that. Not only did you not do that, you took a picture with this lady, and then you dismissed yourself faster than Candiace could, but that's your face, or whatever, girl. So Candiace is forced to get into the car. She's forced to get into her car and leave. And Candiace over here like, why do I have to leave? I'm like, girl, you need to just go ahead and go. Just get in the car. Go ahead and ride out, honey. Don't even, girl, just go, okay? Because she's on another loose. She running around the barn like she one of these animals. So just, girl, you might want to go before she claw down on you again, honey. All right? So just go ahead and head out. We're going to see you at the next one. We're going to see you at the next one. Okay? So Monique got loose and she literally was running around looking for Candiace. They said she's gone, she's gone. She's like, all right, well, if she gone, then let me go. Okay, she still needed to get her stuff. So she went into the barn, she grabbed her purse and stuff, and she said, y'all may not bring that girl around me again, I'm gonna kill her. Okay, and then Robyn says, oh, she's going to kill her. I don't know what Robyn meant by that. Sometimes when you are upset, I mean, you say those things that may not necessarily be what you mean at the time, you know what I'm saying? But that still meant that she intended on hurting Candiace. She may not have intended on killing her, but she definitely intended on hurting Candiace again, okay? And I just don't understand what the issue is when you ain't put them hands on nobody else. And then yeah, Monique lost her cool in this moment, but I also feel like Monique can be aware of how far to take things and how far not to take things. And I feel like that was a choice she made. That was something she really wanted to do. Hence the reason why she is not apologetic or showing any remorse about it. I feel like when she and Robyn got into it and she put that umbrella up in Robyn's face or whatever, she could have clawed at Robyn then. But she had enough restraint within herself. So I don't understand. That's why it's so confusing to me when it comes to Candiace that you couldn't exercise that same restraint. And then you want to say that she talk all this stuff. All these ladies on the show feel like they can talk to you any kind of way, especially Ashley, especially Gizelle. So it's like, you ain't put your hands on nobody, but for some reason you felt the need to do that to Candiace, and it still is not making sense to a lot of us. But okay then, girl, like I said, she knew when she could and could not exercise her restraint, and she chose not to in that moment. Like, okay, let me put my hands on her. And I don't know, I guess she figured, oh, well, I'm gonna use the excuse that she asked me to drag her, so that's what I did. And okay, if somebody on the street or dude walk up to you and be like, gonna punch you in your face or whatever like that, and you say, I want you to hit me in my face, okay, are you asking for it at that moment? He punch you in your face, then it's gonna be like, you should never hit a woman and all this other shit. So it's like, girl, just because they said it don't mean you gotta follow through with it, but you did. So then you took the bait. So, good luck. Ashley finds Monique, rushes to Monique to take her side and says that Candiace likes to talk SHI and then don't know why people get pissed off with her. Well, Ashley, you will be a person to know because that's all you've been doing since you got on this show. Okay, all you do is piss people off and then don't know why the hell they mad and all this other stuff or why they coming at you. You know you talk so much SHI that on the last episode you sat up there and told all the ladies you appreciate them for not going in on your coconut-headed ass because of the shit that you said about them. And I saw people trying to bring up the fact that Robyn was trying to go at Ashley when Robyn was, you know, saying that Monique had a problem and, oh, she's gonna kill her or whatever. And they like, oh, well, Robyn, I know you ain't saying it. This you? Yeah, that's motherfucking Robyn. And if you ask me, she should have blitzed her motherfucking ass. Because here's the thing, Ashley was going around talking about Robyn's finances. She was talking about whatever marital thing one had going on and all this shit. So she should have got her ass whooped if that was the case. But even though Robyn put her hand in her face, she still exercised that restraint. Okay, Monique, a whole America, we up here wondering, girl, why the fuck do you have beef with this girl when we ain't even see her do shit to spread no rumors, okay? So what are we saying here? So I feel like don't even try to compare the two, okay? So if Robyn wanted to beat Ashley's fucking ass, I feel like you was well within your right. Well within your right. You around here doing this much research to find out about somebody's finances, and then you want to go and share it over here, and then I heard this about them and that about them and all this other stuff. You thought she wasn't finna go in your shit? When she could have tatty-whacked your ass, but she chose not to. So let's not compare, okay? We focused on your fave, okay? Y'all fave is the one that was up here throwing them hands and then fucked up, okay? Y'all over here trying to reach and pull. No, ma'am. Reach and pull on your fave like she was reaching and pulling on Candiace. Okay, so no. So Gizelle blames Monique for this completely. Robyn blames Monique for this completely. I blame Monique for this completely. So, I mean... all right, and then another thing, people feel like, okay, you know, Candiace, you shouldn't have been talking all that. You wouldn't have got dragged, da-da-da. All these ladies talk. All of these ladies talk. We just saw Wendy and Ashley going at it. But neither one of them got up from that table and went and snatched each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody did. So that's what they do, okay? Gizelle and Monique have all had words exchanged with each other, okay? So stop. Okay? Monique could have did better, and she didn't. And it's okay. That's what you did. You take that fucking L. And why you think she keep getting on her IG trying to come up with another cover-up story, going on another campaign, trying to explain this. Well, this is what happened, and that is what happened. And what I do know, bravo, Andy, and whoever else, True Media, whatever, whoever running that, the same shit y'all gave to Porsha for doing less with Kenya, y'all need to make sure y'all share that same energy with your girl over here. Now, I don't know if y'all want to put her on the Nene plan when she was suspended for however many episodes next season, or if y'all just want to go ahead and give her the full Nene treatment and take her ass off the show. Whichever one y'all need to do. Okay, y'all need to figure that out. All right? So, I mean, that's just what it is. Okay? So, I mean, I said what I said. So when Monique leaves, Ashley goes over to Gizelle and Robyn, and Giselle's like, was her face busted or something? And Ashley explains about how, oh, she said Candiace hit her in the face with a glass and all this other stuff or whatever. And it's funny that Candiace was getting yanked, but she held on to that glass, and then the glass finally went in your damn face, okay? But like I said, I don't know if it was the glass that cut her lip or all the hands that was trying to stop her could have ended up busting her lip or whatever. But when Ashley told that to Gizelle and Robyn was like, yeah, no. Okay? Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Alright? So, I mean, y'all can dislike the green-eyed monsters all y'all want to. But I was here for them in this moment. Alright? Gizelle says, well, that actually happened due to the tussling. Okay? That's what it was. Exactly. That's what it was. Still trying to put shit off on Candiace like Candiace did it. You've been doing this whole season. You've been putting stuff off on Candiace like it was Candiace's fault. Whole time you pointed at the wrong people. So Candiace gets in the car. She's obviously upset. She calls her husband. She's like, Monique tried to fight me. I'm like, baby, no, she didn't. She didn't try, baby. She did. She wet attacked. Yes, she did. She wet attacked that act. She did. Okay, girl. She definitely got a few licks in. She didn't just pull your hair. I did see a few licks. You know what I'm saying? And he was in disbelief. Candiace still doesn't understand how it got that far. You know, she's still upset about it. She feels like she's really genuinely been a friend to Monique, and she just really doesn't understand where this is all coming from. So that was the issue with Candiace or whatever. So Monique gets on the phone with her Kris, and her Kris sound like he ain't even surprised. So she like, yeah, so I just got in a fight with Candiace. He said, oh, for real? Like, that's what she do or something. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't surprised at all. I was like, oh, okay. You know. And basically he told her that it was like embarrassing or whatever. She's like, he was disappointed in that it was embarrassing. She said, embarrassing on who part? And he wanted to say on yours, but he said on everybody. It's like, y'all shouldn't be up there fighting or whatever. And so she said she really didn't give a damn. All right. Monique didn't care about none of that shit. She just wanted to put it back off on Candiace. How she feel like Candiace thinks she could say whatever she wanted to say to people. And I'm like, girl, all y'all feel like y'all can say whatever the hell it is y'all want to say to people. Period. So we see the ladies getting back to their everyday life, right? So Gizelle is getting ready to head out to ATL with her daughters because Jamal is opening up this restaurant for the girls. So they're going to go down there and see them. You know, Wendy getting ready to do her commentating on CNN. You got Robyn over there having a conversation with Gizelle talking about the things that took place at the barn. They still feel like Monique was totally wrong for everything that she did and that she's going to have some explaining to do. Candiace is at the house, right? And she's having a conversation with her man. She's saying that her forehead hurts a bit. He's like, do you have a concussion? You need to go to the doctor. She's like, no, I don't think that she hit me hard enough for that. And I'm like, don't try and downplay the hits, girl. If when you try to stretch your forehead or whatever, it still hurts, okay? So you a bit sore, all right? So don't try and downplay it. I don't think she hit me hard, but okay, you know, so, they both are still confused. You know, they're still confused, not understanding it. Kris said, I know that on the emotional level, it hurts more than the physical because y'all really had a friendship there. You know, and Candiace feels like at the place where she is now, she just don't want to have nothing to ever do with Monique. Nothing. She said she can't really think of anything she's done. All she did was invite Sharice to a party. She said she's apologized to Candiace. To Monique more than one time, more than enough. And they showed 2 times when she apologized, but they forgot to also show when she apologized to her outside at the little barn area. Not the barn area, but outside at the lake house. Again, before they kind of got into it, and then Candiace was like, I'm gonna walk off and leave, okay? So, this girl she's apologized to you so much. What is it that you want? What pedestal have you put Candiace on that you feel like she's no longer on and that you needed to attack her? Why do you expect so much out of Candiace but you don't expect nothing out of nobody else? Okay, so I don't know. You say y'all really had a friendship, girl. Okay. I don't understand it. Somebody get down in the comments, let me know, because I still don't understand. I don't want to hear shit about no plot. I don't hear nothing about no plot. Don't tell me nothing about no plot. Because Candiace ain't mentioned no damn plot on this TV show. Okay, I have not seen it on the show. Don't tell me nothing about no plot. Give me something new. So it's Ray's birthday. Karen's over there about to get ready to cook him some dinner for his birthday or whatever. They talk about a life coach. And he's a little iffy on therapy or whatever. He was trying to figure out the difference. And so she just wanted to switch the subject and like not talk about that. Like, we'll figure it out, whatever. So she moved over to the conversation where she got invited to her high school event. She wanted to invite the ladies, but after the incident, she don't know if she'll be able to do that. She tells him about the incident, and then she also lets him know about the situation dealing with Ashley and her husband. And Ray is still over here wondering, well, what about him being gay? Like, you know, or him liking men? Like, what's that? You know, or whatever, you know, wanting to know more about that. And they just kind of laughed it off, and that was just that. So Gizelle is in Atlanta, okay? They're going to stay at a hotel, her and her girls, because the girls don't feel comfortable with their mama dating their daddy. That still bothers me a little bit. I don't know, maybe they're just not used to seeing them together, or do the girls really get a weird vibe about their dad when they're around him? Like, what is it, okay, about their dad? But anywho, them girls are not featuring him, so she's like, until then, that's where they're going to be at. So they meet with her dad the next morning, have breakfast, sit down, have a conversation, tells her dad she's back with Jamal, okay, tells him that if she were to get married, she wants him to be, you know, able to walk her down the aisle and all this other stuff. He said, listen, at the end of the day, I just want you to be happy. And if it came down to that, then yes, I would be there to walk you down the aisle. Well, later on that day, or later on throughout that trip, they had the grand reopening of the restaurant for the girls. And the dad was there, okay? And Jamal, Gizelle told Jamal what her dad saying that he just want them to be happy. He actually didn't say y'all. He just said you, Gizelle. Okay, you always trying to include some stuff. All right. No. Okay, your dad said he wants you to be happy. He don't give a fuck about what Jamal over there trying to do. All right. So the dad excuses himself, but you can tell the dad wasn't featuring Jamal because he really didn't look the man in his eyes the entire time he was sitting at the table. He was avoiding making eye contact with the man. So he gets up, he leaves, says he got to go to the bathroom. Then he tells the producers, like, listen, y'all can take this mic off me, honey, because I'm done. I'm done, okay? I don't agree with this relationship. This man got about 7, 8 kids. I'm just not here for it. Like, why would you even want to go back to something like that, okay? It is what it is, you know. I wonder how Gizelle is feeling now that she heard this from her dad, you know, on TV now, because I'm sure he didn't tell her, or maybe he did. You know, hearing her dad say that is kind of like, yeah, I didn't even know Jamal had that many kids. I thought he had like 4. I thought he had those 3 girls and maybe an outside child. I didn't know this man had 7 or 8 kids. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Gizelle. All right, and watching the show, you know, at first I'm like, okay, if you want to get back with that man, get back with that man. If you don't want to tell anybody about that man, cool. I understand that you don't want nobody to judge you, especially with the history that y'all have already had. But when your daughters ain't even fond of it, and then here it is your daddy talking about it, girl, it does make it appear as though you are a bit desperate. You're a gorgeous woman. I don't understand what's going on, but you didn't have to go back to Jamal, you know. But if that's what you want to do and it's working for y'all, then girl, good luck, okay? Monique at the house washing her daughter's hair. Melania is so cute. I will give her, that little girl is so pretty. Okay, I love how she talks. It's so soft. I want a bun at the top and then my hair out in the back. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. So Monique was doing her hair, and then her husband came downstairs. You know, Monique was saying that she was still drained, exhausted from the stuff that happened last night. He said, you already know how I feel. She's like, well, how do you feel? He's like, I'm disappointed. Like, I don't agree with that SHI. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Kris and Candiace, and I hate that it even got to a place where y'all couldn't even communicate. You know, and yeah, that's true, because Monique thought that it was best for her to be passive aggressive and have issues with this girl, and this girl be completely unaware of what's going on. Never even tried to have a conversation with her. Okay, one-on-one, none of that. But you can go and sit down at the table with Gizelle. Bye. So Kris is more concerned about the image, how people gonna look at them and all this other stuff. Monique's like, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that right there doesn't matter to me. She says she don't want nothing to do with Candiace. She says that she doesn't even want to be in a room with her because she feels as though Candiace is batshit crazy. And I'm just like, if anything, we've seen you be more batshit crazy this entire season. I have not seen Candiace be batshit nothing. So I'm just so confused, girl, where this came from. I don't get it. But what I also thought was interesting, her husband was trying to keep it real with her and tell her what's tea, but she wasn't trying to hear it. He did that on the last week's episode, and she wasn't trying to hear it. I think she's tired of Kris. Like, he be telling her right, and she does not want to hear nothing he be talking about. Okay, I think she just be like, okay, because she don't want to create an argument in there. But that lady made me think she tired of her husband. Like, he getting on her nerves, okay? But he was right. Like, you wrong. He telling you what it is you need to hear, but you ain't trying to hear nothing. So, I mean, okay, you right, he wrong. Keep it going. Ashley has a talk with Michael and basically just tell him, listen, with all the fiascos and things that's taking place over the past few years or whatever, now that we got this baby, my security blanket, listen, I'm going to have to secure another one. And I know we got a prenuptial, but I'm also going to need a postnuptial that's going to include this baby. So should anything happen like this again, I know these are things that I'm going to be guaranteed to get without a question, a dispute, or debate. Okay? So if Ashley ain't around here securing all kind of bags, all right, then hey, and he gonna sit up there and say, okay, I agree. So if you got a fool that's gonna be okay with it and agree, take him to the bank. Take him to the bank, girl. Take him to the bank and get what you feel you need. All right? It is what it is. Karen and his Pillow Talk host, so she's sitting down talking to the Pillow Talk host about their marriage, their woes, all this stuff. One thing that ended up coming up was whether or not they were in love with each other. Karen says everybody knows she's in love with Ray. Ray says that he doesn't know if he's still in love with her. He loves her. He said it's not a bad thing, but she's just not who he was when, you know, they married and stuff, and he doesn't even know if he's in love with her. So once the lady leaves, you know, Karen kind of felt the way about it. He said he was just being honest. And she said, I appreciate your honesty, but it doesn't mean that I have to accept it. So she was upset. She went upstairs. I kind of felt bad for Karen, actually. You know what I'm saying? For him to say that. So, I mean, I hope they're able to, you know, work it out. I mean, he ain't got that much longer, so I mean, I really didn't mean it like that. But I just hope that they're able to come together and, you know what I'm saying, fix that thing. They've been married for this many years, you know. It ain't no point. Like, just work it out. This episode was alright. You know what I'm saying? It was alright. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot going on. We really were just here for the fight. I don't really know what to tell y'all. Y'all can tell from my energy that the show was just alright to me. I'm getting tired of this debate of going back and forth with who was in the wrong, who wasn't in the wrong. A lot of people saying I think both of them were in the wrong. I'm not falling for the SHI nor T. I said Monique is the one that said wrong. I stand by what I said. It ain't changing over here. But I'm tired of the conversations. Okay? And I started the fight. The episode was lackluster. But y'all leave y'all comments below. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.